own the company, and but so that's definitely a challenge. The other challenge that we find is just supply of different items, right? Like I said, we've got less and less manufacturing happening in Canada, so we have to go to different places for around the world for things that we aren't going to manufacture here in house, and some specialty things like a motor, for example. It's not our expertise. We can tell you what our vehicle needs and the specs that we require when we design these vehicles. Um, but for me to set up a complete line for making motors for just our vehicles doesn't make sense. So these are things we have to source out of house. And there's nowhere in Canada that I can go and say, hey, here's the motor I need this company, because we have an electric motor company builder and manufacturer in Canada. It's not, it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist.
Do you feel Canada has the manufacturing ecosystem for something like a LSV or even going into electric cars down the road?
I think we have a long way to go. But with that being said, I think if you take a global perspective on it, then anything can work if you set up your supply chains and understand that. But where some of the challenges come in is I see it probably more more in the US, but we do see it in Canada as well, where people go, I want Canadian made, I'm only going to buy Canadian made, and this is it. But I don't, but I want to pay not Canadian made prices, you know? So there has to be this balance between the two. And I've said this in the past, where we can give you the best motor and the best batteries and whatever, the top tier stuff, but are you willing to pay $100,000 for an LSV? Or are you okay with us finding the best value? And when I say the best value, it's kind of this trifecta of cost versus quality and performance. Right? So we've got to balance that out.